Guys, I've got to admit something. I'm addicted to the unicycles. So right here, we have the Begode T4 Pro. This is my first electric unicycle, and I could not be more impressed, more happy, and satisfied with my purchase. So we'll go over the wheel a little bit, go through some specs, and then I'm gonna play some videos. But basically, I'll give you a quick glance of the wheel. Here's the front. It's got headlights if you want for riding at night. Also has tail lights in the back here, and then as you brake, you know, these will turn red. I don't know if you saw that there. So this wheel was on sale through Alien Rides, I believe, for like $1,500, probably about 6 months ago. I couldn't ride a unicycle 6 months ago, and now I'm taking this thing through the trails. These are my trails here in the backyard. And this thing's just been so much fun, like just going through mountains and learning. It's a lot more capable than a one wheel, and that's where I had come from as far as just like the PEV community. But so this is a full suspension unicycle. I get about, I would say easily 30 to 40 miles of range on this thing. And every time I check the battery, I'm always like above 50%. I don't think I've ever, maybe like once or twice, actually rode it below 50%. It just does so good on range. And I only weigh 140 pounds. I bounced from like 140 to 145. I'm skinny, can't help it. But yeah, this thing's awesome. Full suspension. Only thing I've done to mod this is we did put on the, I guess you could say the bumpers, the pad, what do they call it? The fairings to hold my pads on. So we got extra Velcro behind the batteries here. And I did swap the tire. But so as far as the wheel goes, I mean, it's pretty much stock. I haven't, like I said, this is all kind of just for looks and protection, just to help protect the wheel. But this thing is sick, man. For $1,500, like, you cannot beat that. Also, these are the Grizzla Pads. I think the sink pads, absolutely amazing. Like, if you want to have the best of the best, especially for trails and jumping, you're gonna have to get some Grizzla Pads. That's just the name of the game. I've tried the other pads, cheaper ones that I've gotten from friends and stuff, and they work, but it doesn't compare. These things lock you in. Like they're just so good, man. I can't explain it. You have to ride it to tell. All right. So feature-wise, you got the trolley handle. So if you keep it low here, makes it pretty easy to pick up and put in your car. You can also go up to a high here, just easy to roll around and stuff. I love this thing, man. Got your shock. Also has some like sliders, I guess sort of similar to like forks on the inside here. Charge ports on top. I think I have, it says 891, I don't know if that's right, 891 kilometers on this thing. Don't know if I believe that, but yeah. Alright guys, so let's go over some specs on this thing. Probably going to bounce around this video a little bit. So T4 Pro here, 2600 watt motor, 1800 watts of battery. You have a 6000 lumen headlight, top speed of 43 mile an hour. I'm only getting around 35, and then when I hear the beeps, I'm getting scared. I know you can push it more. I cruise at 30, 35. That's where I stay. I'm not pushing it any harder than that for it being a small wheel. But it can do it if you're brave enough. Range says about 50 to 90 miles, and I would believe that all day, because whenever I ride my 30 miles, even if it's trails, usually I'll ride like 20 miles of trails and then maybe get on the street for another 10 or 15. I have so much battery left. I'm usually above 50% by the time I'm done. Even if I go ride all across Charlotte, all through the trails, this thing is amazing on battery. Okay, and comparing this thing to a one wheel, night and day. So one wheel was fun, mine got stolen, so now I'm on a unicycle. I can't get over how much better this thing is for the trails. It's so much more capable. You can actually jump it. It has a suspension. You can jump your one wheel too, but like, man, you're just blowing out your knees. You'll get bounced off the wheel. It's a pain. Like, it's doable. I did it. It's not as fun, and it's not as capable. You take these things, we go to mountain bike trails, mountain bike parks everywhere, and have a blast. Also, guys, this is my first one. So this thing's only $1,500. This is a budget wheel, I would say. 75 pounds. Yes, good bit heavier than a one wheel, but still, I'm tiny. I can pick this up and put it in my car, no problem. Like, it's not that bad. You just fold these up, grab them, whatever. It's got a lot of power. Like, I would have never thought going 30 mile an hour on here. And it is a learning curve to learn. That is the bad thing, but I really enjoyed this thing so far. And people talk a lot of crap about Begode. That's the brand that makes this wheel. I haven't had any issues with this wheel. I did take it apart once to do the tire change. I Loctited everything, and I'm not having any trouble, guys. And I have wrecked this thing when I first got it, learning back here in these trails. Oh man, I clipped pedals and flipped over out here like it was bad. If you knock it over, you just stand it back up, and it'll get going. So it's been very, very reliable in my experience, and I know other people could say yes or no. But all these unicycles, the quality control could be better, but I think it is getting better because this is my first wheel, and like I said, everything I've checked on this, like I don't have any trouble out of this wheel, guys. It's done me very well, and I'm happy with it. I guess that's pretty much my review. I wanted to make this quick and simple, just showing y'all how much I enjoyed the T4 Pro, the Begode, and get you a unicycle, man. If you're thinking about it, you know, there's a learning curve in the beginning, but once you get done, it's so much fun. So keep rolling, keep riding. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Enduro J, we are out. Later.